guys, Just here. So I know the words budget and RC don't really go well together, guys, but that's exactly what we're going to do on this new build. I know I introduced this on our last video, but I just wanted to do a new build. A lot of my black one here hasn't really seen much use. Even the dually, they're turning more into kind of shelf queens. So I kind of wanted to do a new build, a budget friendly build that we could actually take out and run through the mud, the salt, the snow, and not have to worry too much about it, and kind of doing some budget friendly mods to the body as well as the chassis and motor and all that good stuff. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be sticking to a budget, and we're not gonna get too carried away. I do have lots of plans for this truck and lots of parts on order. So I would like to try to do like a patina kind of daily driver for this one as well. So let's take a look at the video and see how we even got to this point. I picked up this used long wheelbase TF2 off a buddy of mine for just over $200 US. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely seen better days. It's got some mix match parts on it and whatnot. I wanted to do a new build. I want to do sort of a budget build and something that we can just run, something that I don't, something that works well. I know a lot of my videos lately have been more show than go, so I kind of want to build the best truck that we can as far as looks and performance, and something that we can actually go out and run in the mud, in the snow, and not really have to worry too much about getting a scratch on it or anything like that. So just taking a deeper look at this, there's definitely some work to be had, but not a bad starting point at all. So few things right off the bat I've noticed. We're missing our steering link, don't have that at all. The suspension is very stiff. I think these might be unoriginal. So a couple things we need to start with right away. So first thing I want to do is get these huge honking bumpers off of here. So I want to get those off first. Probably take these off. I never use these on my scale trucks, and probably need to take these motor mounts off. The body that's going to be going on here, guys, is another K10. I absolutely love those, but let's start tearing this thing down, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, looking good so far. Quite a few parts off there already, but now since this is my 4th or 5th K10 now, I do have quite the little parts bin. So I did find these K10 body mounts, so we're going to go ahead and switch these out for these ones, and then we'll see if we can test fit a body on here. Alright guys, so I got the back two on there. Now to get at these ones, all I did was I took out the one screw there holding the side of the transmission, the two just on this plate here, and the one pin out of there. So I'm just going to basically slide that out of the way, access the bolt, and just kind of slide it all back in there. So it's looking pretty good here. One of the next things I want to do though is I want to take these wheels off. As nice as these are the Mickey Thompson. I think they're the Baja. These are pretty nice, but I do want to go with a different look, and as part of the budget build, any parts that we can sell and get money back to buy new parts is definitely a plus. Like we're gonna need to get some new shock hoops here, so I want to get these off. I do have just a set of these for now. We probably will end up going with something different, but I just want to throw like these on, and then we'll see if we can sell these, for a couple bucks, and then we can put that money towards the build. Alright guys, so I just got our black body on there right now in the 1.9 mud terrains that come on the ready to run. I just kind of wanted to see what this chassis looked like with the K10 body on there. Looks pretty sweet, guys. So I was able to sell the rims that were on here before, And I picked up another set, a used set. These are the Team Associated General Grabbers. And these just look really good on here, guys. They're nice scale looking tires. Might see if I can get some like scale hardware to put in there. I don't know if we'll end up painting these silver and weathering them, but I think these are going to look good on the truck. Just to kind of give you an idea. Let's grab the other one. So I'm going to pop those on, and we'll see what that looks like, guys. All right, so here's the first one there. So these are a 1.5. The rim is smaller, but the actual diameter is about the same with the tire, just slightly smaller. But I think that's going to look good. Get the other one on here, and should look pretty good, guys. All right, and what a difference a set of tires can make, guys. Like, look at that. This thing looks mean. Looks totally sweet with those tires on there. Really, really liking that so far, guys. And I just want to say, I mean, this is a scale truck. It's not a rock crawler. I'm not going to be doing crazy rock crawling with this. This is a scale truck. All right, so the next thing we got, guys, is a brand new body set. Like I said, look at that. We've got the factory seal. Let's go ahead and give this cut, get this thing open. Really excited to see what our new body's gonna look like on here. And like I said, this is a budget build, guys, and it's gonna look really, really good. More stickers. I got a lot of these now. Awesome. So we already went through all this before with the mud truck. We will be building this. But for right now, I just want to get the main body components out, and we're going to try and stick it on our chassis. Alright guys, I just got it kind of mocked up there. Looks really sick, I must say. I'm really liking the look of these wheels on here. One thing we might do though is when you buy the body set, it does come with a one-piece grill. We might actually just swap this grill onto the black one for now and take the two-piece off the black one. I think I might want to use this grill. I haven't done it on any of my rigs yet. I think it might look good just as something different for this one. So I think what we'll do is, yeah, we'll swap out these grills here, and then I'll show you guys what it's going to look like with that grill on the front there. Guys, so we got the grill swapped out, as you can see. Got the chrome one on the black. It actually looks pretty good on there like that. And we got this one on here. Like I said, I might end up swapping the center section out, but I think that looks pretty good for right now, to be honest, guys. Next thing I want to do as well is I do want to get this interior out. It has the Shrink RC bench seat. I want to take that interior out and put that bench seat in here. And what we'll do now is get out the factory interior and get that installed in the black one. Like I said, we'll take that bench seat out, put that in there. I think it's going to look better in this one. This one's going to be more a daily driver. So I think that's going to be just perfect in there. And I might even cover this with some fabric. So stay tuned for that as well. Alright, so here they are side by side, guys. Basically exactly the same, except for this is a bench seat, obviously, and these are the bucket seats. And this one's going to go in the black truck, and this one is going to go into this one. Alright, so before we bring the body back there, guys, I just need to install this part here. A buddy of mine hooked me up with this. This is so that we can mount the K10 body with our body post coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and get that on, put our body posts on. And then there's one last thing we got to do before we put the body on. Alright, so despite what this says, this is not an RC4WD drive servo, guys. It's actually a Traxxas. We have no steering link, like I said, but I do have one here that we can use. As well, as I said, this is a budget build. So I have this RC4WD drive. This was actually pulled out of the dually K10. We did put a reefs servo in there. This is just a factory servo. Still works fine. So I'm going to go ahead and take out this Traxxas one, put this one back in, and we'll get that steering link hooked up, and then we'll test fit our body on here, guys. All right, so guys, something really weird I noticed, if you can see it. This frame has no notch in it for the slipper. It's very, very close to the frame there. Almost rubbing, which is very strange. I've never seen that before. The black one, you can see there is a gap, very large gap. So I don't know if that's something to do with the 2-speed. I am planning on swapping this for a single speed. Not sure. That's really weird. But yeah, so that's you might have to grind that down. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys, if this is something, this is normal or not. But yeah, we might just have to grind that down a little bit. But servo's in, so I'm just gonna run this wire along here, out of the way. Okay guys, so just looking at the steering links, we are missing the set screws that go in there, as well as the spacer that goes on the front here. So we're gonna have to order those parts, so we won't be able to finish that today, but definitely stay tuned. We do have to order new shock hoops as well. We're gonna replace these ones. As well as I'd like to get a single speed transmission, so more to come on that. So let's go ahead and fit the body on here now. All right, just getting the body fitted on here, guys. I'm just looking here. We're gonna use this plastic bumper for now, which is screwed in. So I think what we're gonna actually do is just cut off these for now. Just trying to stick it in there. It's just too much work, and it's kind of getting in the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut those off. All right, and here it is, guys. Really liking this. It's a great base. It's a great starting point. These 1.5 wheels look great on there. I think it was RC Every Day. He had these on one of his Blazer builds, and I just had to grab a set to see what they look like on a K10. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one, guys. Like I said, I have lots of RC 4-wheel drive parts and more on the way, as well as more shrink RC parts as well. I don't want to give away everything yet, so definitely stay tuned for part 2. I will give you a sneak peek on our color. It's going to be sort of a red primer with a flat red, and it's going to be kind of a weathered patina look. So definitely stay tuned. So I think we'll leave this one here as part 1, but just like, subscribe, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.